Our other big story at this hour, a brazen attack leaves 2 Vanderburgh County Sheriff's deputies with injuries and a man behind bars. Tense moments unfolded Tuesday evening as Vanderburgh County deputies faced off with a man wielding 2 hatchets in traffic. And as 44 News reporter Courtney Green explains tonight, what could have ended in tragedy was resolved with quick thinking and restraint.
It started with a call for help on North St. Joseph Avenue. Deputies responded to reports of a man waving hatchets and shouting at passing cars. When they arrived, they found 37-year-old Matthew Sallet in the parking lot of Casey's General Store, still holding 2 silver hatchets and making troubling statements about people following him. Vanderburgh County Sheriff Noah Robinson says Sallet was clearly in mental distress.
So our deputies encountered a man who was speaking, was making a whole lot of sense. He was indicating that people were after him. He was clearly mentally ill, fearing some kind of persecution.
After convincing Sallet to drop the hatchets, the situation escalated as he began walking into traffic, ignoring deputies' commands.
Unfortunately, the man then began walking in traffic and refusing to surrender. Our deputies feared that he might cause a traffic crash, taking his own life.
To prevent any accidents, deputies acted quickly, tackling Sallet to the ground. They say during the struggle, Sallet resisted arrest, making the situation even more tense.
He wouldn't show us his hands, which, as you know, oftentimes someone who's trying to put their hands toward their waistband, especially when lying on the ground, is a very tense moment for sheriff deputies and police officers because they might produce a weapon.
During the scuffle, one deputy suffered a deep knee laceration while another received minor injuries, but the man was taken into custody.
One of our deputies sustained a pretty severe laceration to her knee, which was treated by paramedics. But a good outcome, all things considered. The last thing one of our sheriff deputies wants to do is use force against someone who's mentally ill.
Sallet now faces charges of resisting law enforcement, resulting in injury and disorderly conduct. Sheriff Robinson says their crisis intervention training played a key role in how the situation was handled.
It's another example of how the sheriff's office and local law enforcement in general is now more committed than ever to ensuring that we de-escalate situations whenever possible.
Sallet will receive a mental health evaluation in jail.
Our procedure is when we book somebody into the jail who is obviously mentally ill, they'll receive a full evaluation and workup while they're in the facility. And before they're released, we will communicate with Southwest Behavioral Health to make sure that he's getting the assistance he needs.
A tense situation resolved without the use of deadly force. Reporting in Vanderburgh County, Courtney Green, 44 News.